Sophia Fuentes live at Swarmbustin Bees. And as you can see, she's got the bee suit on. She's going to try to get a peek inside of one of those colonies. Hey, Sophia.
That's right, guys. I'm all geared up and ready to go. And thankfully for me, it's the off season for the bees because I am a little bit afraid of insects, to be honest with you. So they are in hibernation. And like you said, they do have so many different bees here on the grounds. And I'm geared up, but Jeb, you don't need to be geared up because you're a pro and you know exactly what you're doing. So tell me a little bit about the hibernation season for the bees, their off season.
Of course. Just for starters, bees don't actually hibernate, they go dormant. It basically means the same thing, but it's just the term for insects. Now, anytime that the temperatures are below 58 degrees, the bees are going to cluster. When the bees are clustering, they are going to start with a loose cluster, and then as it gets colder, they actually go in tighter, and that way they're actually able to reserve any heat that they have generated.
Gotcha. So they're staying together for warmth.
Yep, they're going to huddle as close as possible. They're going to eat less food. They're actually going to have heater bees that will actually dislocate and start pumping their wing muscles, and they're actually able to generate heat that way through friction.
Okay.
And then what they'll do is they'll start with the bees on the inside of the cluster generating the most heat, much like emperor penguins.
Gotcha.
The outermost layer will actually cycle in, and then they'll start pushing their way out so everyone enjoys the worm.
And that's how they survive the colder months.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, wonderful. So I see that you have some smoke here, and you're going to open up the hive and show us a little bit of what's going on inside. So what's the reason for the smoke?
So what we use the smoke for is kind of like the shield of the beekeeper. What it does is it takes the senses of the bees, and they think there might be a fire nearby. So what it does is it tells all the bees to go immediately start gorging on honey.
Okay.
At that point, if the bees do have to evacuate their home and go start anew, they will have a stomach full of food, and they will actually be able to go start building some wax as soon as they pick the new spot.
All right, let's get in there and see what's going on, see how alert they are. Hopefully not so bad.
Just as a measure, I like to always give them a nice puff of smoke down at the bottom and another nice puff of smoke in the back there, which just lets them know. It's kind of like a knock on your friend's house, letting them know that you're coming in.
Good morning, guys.
Right here up at the top, we have some bees greeting us.
Hi.
So this seems to be a little bit of a stronger hive since there are bees that are readily moving around. They can actually generate a good amount of heat there that they aren't even affected by the weather that we have around here.
Okay, well, we're not going to see the queen on top or anything. She's kind of deeper in there.
She would most likely be in the very center of the cluster.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you see right here, the bees are actually generating so much warmth that it's condensing on the top of the inner cover, which will then rain down on the bees. So we like to.
I see that. So they're not in any kind of harm. They're staying nice and warm.
Yep,
it's good to know. Thanks for opening this up. I'm getting a little bit nervous.
Oh, don't get nervous.
So before
our bees don't stink.
So before I send it back to the studio, where can people get some more information about you guys?
All right, by all means, if anyone would like to get some information on us, they can jump to our website 911honey.com for all your bee pollen or honey emergencies.
Oh, great.
And also, we do offer a lot of educational programs where all our information is online, and we do invite other novice beekeepers to come out, and we like to show them the ropes. That is pending on current conditions.
Perfect.
And then,
Thanks so much. So let's get those guys wrapped back up, and I'm going to toss it back to you guys before any of these guys escape. I am sting-free, so I am very happy about that. Back to you.
I don't blame you. I'm going to try to get it far away as possible.
Sophia overcoming some fears this morning. Love it.
Exactly.
All right.
Braver than me.